This is a scenario about a war that breaks out between the fruits and the vegetables in a world where they are the only living beings. The war is caused by a dispute over the ownership of the land and the resources. The fruits and the vegetables have different cultures, beliefs, and lifestyles, which make them incompatible with each other. The war escalates into a global conflict that threatens to destroy the world. Tomato was a young and brave fruit who lived in the fruit kingdom. He had always dreamed of becoming a soldier and fighting for his king and his people. He admired the heroes of the past who had defended the fruit kingdom from the attacks of the evil vegetables. He hated the vegetables with all his heart and believed they were inferior and wicked. One day, he received a letter from the fruit army, inviting him to join their ranks. He was overjoyed and accepted without hesitation. He packed his bags and said goodbye to his family and friends. He boarded a train that took him to the fruit army base, where he would receive his training and his assignment. He was eager to prove himself and to make his country proud. He hoped he would get a chance to fight in the front lines and to face the enemy face to face. He wanted to show them who was the boss and to make them pay for their crimes. He did not know that he was about to enter a war that would change his life forever. Tomato was so excited that he could barely sleep the night before. He had been waiting for this day for a long time. He had always wanted to join the fruit army and fight for his king and his country. He had grown up listening to stories of the brave fruits who had defended their land from the evil vegetables. He had admired their courage, their honor, and their glory. He hated the vegetables with all his heart. He believed they were inferior and wicked creatures who wanted to destroy the fruits and take over their land. He had seen the damage they had caused to his country, such as burning crops, destroying bridges, and killing innocent fruits. He wanted to make them pay for their crimes. He packed his bags with his clothes, his belongings, and his lucky charm, a small tomato pendant that his mother had given him when he was a baby. He said goodbye to his family and friends, who wished him good luck and told him to be careful. He promised them he would come back safe and sound, and that he would make them proud. He boarded the train that would take him to the fruit army base, where he would receive his training and his assignment. He found a seat next to a window and looked around. The train was full of other fruits who were also joining the army. They were of different shapes, sizes, and colors, but they all shared the same enthusiasm and determination. Tomato felt a tap on his shoulder. He turned around and saw a smiling face looking at him.
Hi there, I'm Apple. What's your name?
Tomato. Nice to meet you.
Tomato, that's a cool name. Where are you from?
I'm from Tomato Town. It's a small town in the south of the Fruit Kingdom. What about you?
I'm from Appleton. It's a big city in the north of the Fruit Kingdom. It's famous for its apple pies and apple cider.
Wow, that sounds nice. I've never been there before.
You should visit sometime. It's a beautiful place.
Maybe I will, after the war is over.
They continued to chat and get to know each other better. They found out that they had many things in common, such as their love for music, sports, and adventure. They also shared their reasons for joining the army, their expectations, and their hopes.
I joined the army because I want to serve my king and my country. I want to protect our land and our people from the vegetable menace. I want to be a hero like the ones in the stories.
I joined the army because I want to see the world and have some fun. I want to meet new fruits and experience new things. I want to have some stories of my own.
They laughed and joked with each other, making fun of some of the other fruits on the train who looked nervous or bored. They also exchanged some tips and tricks on how to survive in the army, such as how to polish their boots, how to salute their superiors, and how to avoid getting into trouble. They became fast friends and decided to stick together throughout their journey. The train passed through different landscapes, such as fields, forests, mountains, and rivers. Tomato admired the beauty of his country and felt proud to be a fruit. He saw various plants and flowers that made him smile and wonder. He also saw some signs of the war, such as burned crops, destroyed bridges, and abandoned villages. He felt angry at the vegetables for causing such damage. He clenched his fists and swore to himself that he would make them pay. The train also stopped at some stations along the way, where they saw other fruits who cheered them on or gave them food or gifts. Tomato felt honored and grateful for their support. He waved at them and thanked them for their kindness. He also saw some posters and banners that displayed slogans and messages about the war, such as, "Fruits unite, vegetables divide, fruits are sweet, vegetables are bitter, fruits are fresh, vegetables are rotten, fruits are smart, vegetables are dumb, fruits are strong, vegetables are weak." Tomato agreed with all of them and felt more confident about his decision to join the army. He also saw some pictures and portraits of famous fruits who were leaders or heroes of the war, such as King Melon, the ruler of the Fruit Kingdom and the commander-in-chief of the Fruit Army. He was a wise and benevolent king who cared for his people and his country. He was also a brave and skilled warrior who had led many battles against the vegetables. He was respected and loved by all fruits. General Lemon, the leader of the 101st Fruit Division and the most decorated soldier in the Fruit Army. He was a brilliant and ruthless strategist who had won many victories against the vegetables. He was also a fierce and fearless fighter who had survived many wounds and injuries. He was feared and admired by all fruits. Captain Cherry, the leader of the Cherry Squad and the most popular soldier in the Fruit Army. He was a charismatic and charming leader who had inspired many fruits to join the army. He was also a talented and versatile soldier who had excelled in various fields, such as combat, espionage, and diplomacy. He was liked and followed by all fruits. Tomato looked up to all of them and hoped to meet them someday. He also hoped to become one of them someday. The train finally arrived at the Fruit Army base, where they were greeted by a drill sergeant who ordered them to get off the train and line up with the other recruits.
Welcome to the Fruit Army base. Maggots, you are here to become soldiers, not to have fun. You will learn how to fight, how to obey, and how to survive. You will follow my orders, or you will face my wrath. You understand?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Good. Now, move it, move it, move it.
Tomato grabbed his bags and followed Apple and the other fruits. He felt a mix of emotions, such as fear, excitement, curiosity, and anticipation. He did not know what awaited him at the base, but he was ready for anything. He was ready to become a soldier. He was ready for war.